What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. There are many men getting women without looks, money, or status. And I was inspired to do this because, I did that video yesterday about that African gentleman who had all those sex tapes and stuff. And had some guys say, oh, it's just simple. It's just money and status. It's like, well, first of all, a lot of those women he was getting with, they were married to men who had money and status. So they weren't necessarily looking for it from him. But that's how a lot of men think. It's like, oh, you got to have money and status. But hold up. How is it that you got men who don't have the looks? Now, usually when men talking about looks, they talking about some Chad or something, right? They talking about some Chad or some model looks. But then you got some guys who don't have those type of looks. Even the women that say they got a little ugly in them or medium ugly in them and stuff, right? They don't have that much money. If they good if they got a job. In fact, a lot of times the women might have more money. And they definitely don't have status. Because what status? That's being like some fame or in a high position. And you get some men who they simply don't have that. They don't have that. I mean, you could try to say they don't have, they ordinary. They ordinary by that looks, money, and status paradigm. Now, yeah, if you got it, you can get something, but think about something here. How many dudes who are handsome and think they got those looks are complaining? Why you got so many handsome man videos? Or how many dudes with money are tricks out here? They got money. And how many dudes who got some status and stuff, they still not getting play. You got dudes who got those things that ain't gotten play yet. You got some dude who making just enough money to make it back home. Shit, he might not have his own home. And he getting play. Shit. I remember when I was living at my grandmother's and getting a lot of play and everything. So what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it? See, a lot of men don't really understand just pure sex appeal or really just dealing with a woman. Because when a woman is butt naked with a man, all those looks, status, all that shit go out the door. That shit don't turn on a woman. That shit does not turn on a woman. And because anybody who's been out there, been around some real players or a real player themselves, they know shit. They ain't have all that shit. They were still getting a woman. I mean, shoot. I know that from my own life. Because people didn't know who I am to this day. Even now. Just said something to somebody real quick. They don't know what I do for a living. I mean, shoot. And I know some other dudes. They don't got no like status. They don't got money like that. They making just enough money, shoot, to make it back to work. But they getting some baddies. They getting some baddies. And if you even ask the woman be like, yeah, alright. Because let's be real, when dudes are talking about looks, they ain't talking about some Chad or somebody looking like Chad. Somebody could be a male model or something. Because they know they be seeing some dude who don't look like that. They be like, nah, he average. But he getting his, though. And shoot, even when I talk about body game, yeah, there's some dudes who got that crazy body who getting that, getting that woman and everything. But shoot, there's some guys who got average bodies and getting a woman. I still promote body game, but still, let's just be real with it. Or don't have that 10% body fat or something. They fucking like crazy. In my book, Nice Guys and Players, I talk about Jim. That's a real dude. That dude been chubby since I known him since he was 10 years old. Never let the barber bless him. Had the same haircut. That dude 59 years old. He about to turn 60 next month. Same haircut. Always been chubby. He had women camped out. Because, see, what it is, a lot of dudes don't understand it. And, see, this is especially understandable in black neighborhoods. Let me bring the race part in. Let's be real. You got a lot of brothers tearing up some women who they don't have the classic looks or what's considered good looking. Don't have the money. You know, they might have a job, but they ain't making money like that, and definitely don't have status. You don't know who they are. Shoot. Because status means people know who you are. You in some high position and shit. And you got some dudes who's there, but let's be real. That's a small amount. You get some dudes tearing up some shit and like nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows who they are. They shoot. These dudes, they sleeping, they living at home on with their mom and shit. How the fuck they got some money? Getting some. In fact, I just recorded something for my Patreon, and I mentioned this young lady who was getting with this guy who lived at home. You know? But that dude was tearing her ass up. Because here's the problem. A lot of dudes really don't understand a woman's sexual nature. When it's a woman's sexual nature, shit, they'll pay for that shit. That's why you got some, what they call them, hobosexuals. You got women who will pay for these motherfuckers. And even you get some women, let's be real. You get some women who will marry a man, he'll look good to the people who see him. He'll definitely have money. He'll definitely have some status. But they'll cheat with some dude who can't even equal that dude in the stuff. Let's be real. Let's talk about cheating. You get these women cheating on rich men. So hold up. And only having like starfish sex with them and shit. Because see, you got to understand with sex to turn a woman on. It's about a man's energy, you know. It's about the vibe he gives and everything. Yeah, you get some physicality, but you don't need to be that much. That might be all he has and everything. And shoot, let's say the reverse of the game. You got women who got more money. They'll buy the motherfucker some clothes. They'll pay for him. They will pay for him. They'll be like, come over my house and stuff. And the dude, you know what? Some other man try to look at it. Well, some man who don't understand real game. They don't understand how to connect with a woman. You know, sometimes it can be that voice, you know. That woman might be turned on. She like that dude's voice. Whatever it takes to turn her on sexually. Because money... Yeah, you do get some women, they'll go for some guys who got money and status. But then the reality is you got some men who don't have any of those things getting women. And see, a lot of guys really don't understand, like money don't turn on a woman. Money does not turn on a woman. If a woman get with a man because of money, she is an acculturated prostitute. She's an acceptable host. That's just a business transaction. She ain't turned on. Because, shoot, even an actual prostitute, they'll fuck somebody for free. You know? Or for whatever they getting out of it, whatever the transaction is. But you get some men, they don't have none of that shit. And anybody, come on now. You go in any hoods, especially in some hoods, in some poor areas. Like, how some dudes in some poor areas getting some pussy? They don't got status. People don't know who they are. Shoot, a lot of them, shoot. They don't got no status. They ain't no hood superstar or something like that. You know? Yeah, they might be real quiet about this shit. Getting theirs. And a lot of guys, I don't know why a lot of guys don't know this. You don't know this? And if anybody goes against it, I'm not accepting the comment unless you tell me what hood you from. Unless you tell me what street you from. Because a lot of motherfuckers think they know, but see, they never say The motherfuckers never say, nah, this is how I'm getting the pussy. They never say that. You notice that? So you don't know. Only way you can know is it's like, okay, this is how you getting it, all right? But even then, even if you getting it through those methods, there's some men out there who getting it otherwise. Shit. And I talk to plenty of women. They be stroking some guys that match their idea. I'm thinking of one now. Talking about one, she like guys with long hair. She like, guys with long hair and surfer bodies. Yeah, she fucked some fat dude that was bald. Because it depends on, it's several factors that can turn on a particular woman. And see, what these guys understand, they don't have those factors, but they'll figure out how to connect with a woman. In fact, I mentioned that I was recording for my Patreon today, and I mentioned this guy. You look at him, he was homeless, but brought him around some women. He was doing his thing. They were laughing, smiling. They were connecting with his ass. And shit. Speaking of homeless, I've known several men who didn't have a home. Now, if they didn't have a home, obviously they didn't have money. And they didn't have what would be considered those looks and stuff. They were sleeping out of cars, yet they could get women like crazy. They knew how to connect. They knew how to connect sexually with women. See, what a lot of men don't understand is a woman's sexual nature. And I've said that several times. Their sexual nature, they just need, a woman just need that dude who knows how to turn on, how to connect. And if she's turned on, her vagina's twitching and everything. If her vagina's twitching, she'll get with that guy. It ain't always who you think. That's the whole thing. It ain't always who you think. See, it's guys thinking that shit, but guys who don't know. Because anybody listening, if y'all should tell the truth, be honest, y'all know y'all knew some dude in the hood, in some poor areas, some dude wasn't making money, some dude living with his parents, or on his sister's couch, getting it in. Knowing, y'all knew that dude. This wasn't some dude, damn, this light is long today. Get the fuck out of here. Extra long today. Anyway, yeah, gotta slow down. Cop area. Anyway, right? Seriously. I mean, I know them to this day. They either getting some baddies, and they ain't all that. Nobody know who they are. Shoot. Some dudes, many dudes who follow me, nobody know who they are, so they don't got status. One dude, he a cool brother, but unless he changed some in the last month since I seen him, he don't got a car. Shit, women be handing him the 90. Women be handing him the 90. Shit. Because it's all about the woman being turned on is who she think gonna fuck her good. And all of that. And it ain't always who another man think. Because some guys be thinking, well, if I get some money and stuff, I can get some women. Or I get some status. First of all, these dudes really, that's a cop-out anyway. Because if a dude really thought that he wanted a woman, he would work to get money and status. He would work to get money and status. If he really, truly thought that's what it took. If he really, truly thought that's what it took to get a woman, that's the cop-out. But you get some dudes, like I said, definitely don't have them. Shoot. I know that from my personal life. Like, people, I wasn't like, shoot. I was getting with women, they were making more money. I'm driving, shoot. They paying for the hotel room and shit. They paying. I ain't even had money to pay for a hotel room. They paying though. Because they wanted the D. They wanted the D. See, a lot of guys don't understand that. They don't get that with a woman. And you got some guys, they know how to tap into that. They know how to tap into a woman's sexual nature. Say you get some guys, how many guys you got out here like waving money at women and still not getting none? Let's just be honest with it. They ain't getting none. They gotta work hard. They think they don't know how to connect with a woman. They don't know how to turn her on sexually. But they got money though, and the woman's still not dealing with them. Yet you got some dudes out here, like I said, working minimum wage jobs. Shoot, or they might be on that office fuck file. Shout out Cousin T, y'all. Something. And they getting women like crazy. Because they know how to tap in. And, you know, it's a shame. See, you know, you get some guys, they think it's that. But then first of all, how's that helping them anyway? What they doing to get status? What they doing? What they doing to get money? Make some money. If they think it's just money, okay. What you doing to make some money? And then you got some guys thinking it's just looks. They, oh, well, there's only a few men who got looks like that. But then you go in some places, you got some guys, they definitely don't look like what some of these Bammers call PSL guys or something. Definitely don't look like them. But yeah, they got like multiple baby mamas and shit. They got multiple baby mamas and everything. Hell, got some dudes in jail. How some dude in jail? You got some dudes in jail get women handed to them. What kind of status they got? Well, you got some dudes talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray ain't making no money and has no fashion mind. What they got? And if they really in that criminal life, if they in that criminal life, and let's be real, most of them ain't. Most of them just some bum dudes. Yet they getting pussy. So hold up. It's overblown, but yeah, some of them getting some from some decent women. See, what it comes down to is just a man being able to connect with a woman sexually. You're not connecting with her. You got to connect with the woman. You got to talk with the woman. She got to feel something with you. If she feels something with you, you got a shot. And see, that's what the thing is. These guys know how to connect with these women, know how to connect with that sexual side of a woman. See, a lot of guys don't. They think it's one thing. They think. They speculate. But it was like, do you know? Do you know for sure? This is how you were connected. Like I said, I never get anybody who's connecting in that way and stuff. I'm gonna have to make a call in a second. Never get that. Somebody just called me. I'll call them back in a second. Make sure everything good. But you know, I mean, these guys got no show of money, but they'll have multiple baby mamas, multiple women, be the side man to a woman married to a guy who got money and status. And that's another thing too. If that's all it took, like money and status, why are those women cheating on them? You look at those women who cheat, they usually cheating on those guys like that. So what's up with that? What is up with that? You know, think about it. Think about it. And like I said, if anybody doubt it, I'm not accepting the statement unless you tell me what street you from. And I'm dead serious. I want to know where you from. What street you from. And I'm dead serious on that. If you going against it, you disagree with what I say, tell me where you from. Tell me where you live. And I'm dead serious. Fuck all that bullshit. You got a bunch of nerdy ass, like, middle class motherfuckers who ain't been around like some real people living on some fantasy shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Nah, tell me where you from, where you at. Yeah. Anyway, though. That's how it go. But it's there. Now, you got some motherfuckers, they still gonna go against it. Okay. You be alone while some motherfucker don't got half your education, half your money, doing their thing. Just up there doing their thing. Alright? So anyway, I gotta make this call. Somebody calling me and shit. Getting a candy gram early. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. You know I ain't gonna holler at y'all again until Monday. So at least never for a car video. So anyway, y'all. Get back with y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.